What's up, YouTube? I know by now you all have heard the stuff about Diddy. Hmm. How come the people that groomed him are not being put up? How come the people that put Epstein up to doing what he was doing is not put up? Do you all realize that Rothschilds did the same thing? Yeah. And a lot of times these people will go after children because children are less experienced with life. Yeah, it's all over the internet. I mean, everybody knows that from being a teenager. You weren't as experienced with life at that time as you are at your current age. Even if it's only a few years after you have turned 20 or 18. Yeah, sometimes you're filled with that young and dumb energy to where you really don't, you might not notice for a little bit longer, but some start to notice early, which that's more beneficial if you notice early. But this is what I mean. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense. I mean, this stuff was being pointed out and talked about for years, and nobody does anything about it, which tells you that law enforcement has to be a part of it in a higher regard. Also, notice that the feds, FBI, Homeland Security, pretty sure DOJ is a part of all that, and some others. Nothing's ever happened with the Epstein list. Nothing. Have you all noticed that? So we have been shown that these people running this country are the people making all the bad shit happen. I mean, we allow it. We get manipulated just like they manipulate them. And yes, that is a street trick. Oh, yeah, it is. It's one of the first things they teach you in street gangs, besides getting your ass beat. It's how to lie, manipulate, and steal. Did y'all know that all these psychiatrists are the same? Yeah, they're trained to manipulate you and twist your mind into whatever they believe is wrong with you, whether it is or not. Yeah. How the hell is that getting mental health taken care of? Sounds like it's a mind ninja that is disguised as an angel of light to make you believe that they're going to fix you. Now, don't get me wrong. There are good therapists and people like that out there. But the problem is, I'm pretty sure you got more bad than you do good, from what I'm seeing. Which means laws of probability say that you're most likely going to run into the bad ones. But before I get too far off track of everything, because I seem to do that, what's really messed up is I had a good handle, a huge handle on all this stuff with me until this stuff with my kids. But this is what I mean. I do have weaknesses. I'm not perfect. And that's exactly what people do. They find weaknesses and they exploit them, which is abuse. But if you're a guy and you talk about it, you're considered a bitch. If you handle it yourself, still considered a bitch, but you go to jail. Yeah. Anyway, back to the Diddy and Epstein and all that jazz. I think Will Smith is a part of all of it. And I think this is what they do. That way, they have stuff over them that they can use to get them to do things. And It's funny, Epstein was the same way. They've been to the same island, they've been around the same types of people, and what keeps coming up? Pastors, politicians, princes. And there's only one prince, one or two princes' names that have come out of Epstein. Now, they're talking about princes from this, which there are different princes and stuff like that. We have no clue which prince they're talking about or how many prince they're talking about. The point is, it shows you that people with money are some sick people. At one time, yeah, when I was younger, I wanted to do that. It ain't like it was something, you know. I wasn't like these kids like Bieber and all them wanting to run and make millions and all that. I like the equipment they run on. I like the fact that they can do pretty much whatever they want. But that balance to life, man. It also shows that it should show everybody that no matter how much money you have, make, whatever, it is not it. It's not. Look at these idiots. They have so much money they could do anything. Anything in the world. They could fix the world. Do that? No. And the people that have tried, they get manipulated and wrapped up and rolled into something else. Or if the people can't turn them into these types of people, they end up in the ground. Or if they know too much information. And I'm just like, wow. People must be really dumb. Now, I understand. I don't agree with it, but I understand what courts. Oh, it's hearsay. It's a lot of fucking hearsay with video to back it up. Shouldn't be hearsay after that, right? But still is. Bieber, I'm glad you made it out of it. And I'm sorry that I gave you so much hate as a new artist. My little girls loved you to death. Yeah, it pissed me off. I'm a dad. I don't want my little girls doing that. But, of course I let it. I was the same way about Mariah Carey when I first seen her. It was really her voice that I heard first. But anyway, it just hurts. Bieber, you gotta stand up and take these motherfuckers out, man. So you have people in the community. Some of us might not be considered a somebody. It's the kind of people you want. If they're wanting money from you to protect you, nah, bro. You've been through way too much. I just feel like an asshole. I hope every one of those motherfuckers get caught. And I hope that Justin can heal from this. Yes, the Corys, what happened to them was bad too. And I know that's probably a part why the new Corey, acts a little weird. Might be why I act a little weird because of the shit that's happened to me. I don't know. But yeah, I'm a goofy, nerdy, strong redneck. Most people don't think the strong part just by looking at me, but that's fine. I've noticed that on this planet, God puts people down here just to make you humble yourself on what you think about the ability of other people. did so many impossible things that other people couldn't do. I walked in, within seconds, it was done. And sometimes they were happy, sometimes they were jealous and mad at me. All I was doing was, hey, I see a way that'll work here. And off of those types of situations, I've seen how other people use jealousy or whatever to turn that kind of stuff into either a bad situation right at the time that you're helping them out, or they do shit behind your back. Sometimes it takes you years to find out why they would even do that. But what the Usher, you're a piece of shit, bro. You're gonna go through all that shit, and you took him to Jermaine Dupri. Remember when we first started hearing about this? The one dude said that the king of the pedophiles was Jermaine Dupri. And it's like everybody's just like, oh, seriously, we're not listening to that. It's funny. If you hear of a cool little science experiment, a lot of people are, not a lot of people, but a good amount of people like to try them out and be astonished by what that little thing does that we never thought that would do that. You know what I mean? But in life, when you do an experiment, with things that really matter in life, if you screw up, you gain wisdom. If you get it, you gain wisdom, just in a different way. Anyway, Bieber, kick their motherfucking ass, bro. Sue the shit out of them. Get these dirty motherfuckers out of there and redo it the right way. All of them. Doesn't matter how nice they were to your face or how friendly they might seem or loyal. They're not. They're a bunch of monsters and you're in the middle of it. I'm surprised you survived. Most people don't. Something tells me you're just too big of an item or bringing in too much money and attention to do that to you. But I'm telling you, if they would have gotten the chance, they would have. Because they don't like anybody doing better than them. I don't care. I don't want to be breathing anyway. Come do your worst. I've had a bunch of people threaten, but none of them could pull it off. You really think? And I'm not talking about Bieber. I'm talking about the little ears that are listening. You really think you can take it? Try. I'm telling you, I've had a lot of people try. All failed. Miserably. This motherfucker crazy. Yeah, I'm a redneck. I was born in the fucking mountains. I was cleaning, gutting fish, and putting them on a campfire for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 up till about 4 or 5. Yeah. Which I'm not mad about that. I freaking love it. I like off-grid stuff way more than this bull crap that we've accepted. All because we were too lazy to build it ourselves. Build it yourself. Stop being pussies. See ya.